Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Litia Garr made some bombshell charges during the season 29 finale of The Bachelor, to which Ellis finally answered. Grant did not initially reject Litia's assertions. As they sat side by side for an interview with broadcaster Jesse Palmer, he allowed her to express her thoughts freely. Grant has since spoken out in response to her charges. To put it simply, Grant, 31, and Litia, 31, disagree over how their relationship turned out. The main issue is that Litia claims Grant informed her he was going to pick her, but he chose Juliana Pasquarosa instead. Grant, 31, is a day trader and former basketball player who made his television debut on Gen Tran's season of The Bachelorette. After being removed prior to hometown dates, Grant was cast as the next franchise lead. The start of The Bachelor season 29 sparked a lot of excitement. The tall, beautiful Grant appeared to have been made in a lab to be the Bachelor Nation leader. He admired Litia, 31, from the start. It was no surprise that she made it to his final two. After he presented his final rose to someone else, Litia made some accusations, and Grant eventually answered. Litia entered the final rose ceremony with confidence. Earlier, in the final episode, she stared directly into the camera and expressed confidence that she will be engaged shortly. When Grant told her it was done, she appeared to be caught off guard. When Litia met with Grant for the season 29 finale of The Bachelor, she told Jesse that Grant had misled her. Grant and I had talked a lot about that day, and everything that he had ever said about it was that it was going to be us, Litia recalled. We were getting engaged from, the first one-on-one that we had in LA until the night before that day, according to Litia. I remember saying goodbye to him and saying, "Oh my gosh, we are getting engaged tomorrow." He answered, "I know, I can't wait. I love you. I love you. I love you." That was the last thing he said to me before I walked up there. So that came as a shock. She also said he mentioned he wanted to terminate the season early because he was certain she was the one. Grant did not contradict any of Litia's statements in the season 29 finale of The Bachelor. He let her say whatever she wanted at that point. Since then, he has replied to her charges in an exclusive with Us Weekly. In the interview, he stated that he disagreed with Litia's account of what transpired. "But I let her speak her truth and her piece," Grant told me. "I'm not going to sit up there and dispute with her on stage about what she believes I said." Grant told both women he loved them, which made things worse. During the Bachelor 29 finale, Litia also expressed her thoughts on how Juliana should feel about Grant's conflict. She went on to remark that she would not want to be a part of a love tale in which her man was so torn. When asked about Litia's remarks, Juliana responded, "I think the only reaction I have is that we are two different people, and we have to go through this process very uniquely and true to who we are. And I wish her luck." Litia is not the first runner-up to believe she was misled by The Bachelor, and she is unlikely to be the last. It's the nature of being on the show. It's understandable that Litia would feel misled, but that doesn't mean Grant did anything wrong. Some fans have taken issue with Grant's statement that he selected Juliana because their relationship was more fun, but it doesn't mean it isn't serious. Litia should try to move on fast after her disappointment. She's an excellent catch who should easily find the appropriate man. The season 29 finale of The Bachelor was a night filled with drama, tears, and bombshell revelations. It had all the makings of a quintessential reality television moment, a handsome lead, a fierce group of women competing for his affections, and a final twist that left everyone questioning what was real and what was simply scripted for the cameras. Grant Ellis, the charismatic 31-year-old day trader and semi-professional basketball player, had quickly become the golden boy of Bachelor Nation. He was tall, charming, and had the kind of smile that made every woman in the room feel like they were the only one who mattered. From the moment he was introduced on the season 29 premiere, Grant seemed like a perfect match for the title of Bachelor. Fans couldn't help but root for him, and it was clear he had formed a strong connection with multiple women. But none stood out quite like Litia Garr. A stunning 31-year-old marketing executive from Seattle, Litia entered the competition with an air of confidence that turned heads from the start. She had the perfect combination of beauty, brains, and wit, which made her a fan favorite. Throughout the season, she and Grant shared undeniable chemistry. They had long conversations, private moments, and a deep emotional connection that seemed to grow with every passing week. The moment Litia stepped out of the limo, she made an immediate impression on Grant. They had a strong connection from the start, one that felt natural and easy. Grant was captivated by her confidence and intelligence, and Litia found herself drawn to his warmth and sincerity. Their relationship blossomed quickly, and it was no surprise when Litia secured a spot in Grant's final two. The final two women were Litia and Juliana Pasquarosa, a 28-year-old environmental consultant from Chicago. While Juliana had her own moments of connection with Grant, it was clear that Litia held a special place in his heart. She had been the one to receive the coveted first one-on-one date in Los Angeles, and their chemistry had only intensified since then. From the start, Litia was convinced that she was the one Grant would choose. She had no doubt in her mind that their connection was genuine, and as the finale neared, her confidence only grew. However, things didn't go as planned. On the night of the final rose ceremony, Litia was shocked when Grant chose Juliana instead of her. Her world crumbled in an instant. The man she had opened her heart to, the man she had been so sure would choose her, had chosen someone else. It was a gut-wrenching moment, one that left Litia feeling betrayed and confused. The final rose ceremony aired, and Litia's reaction was raw and emotional. She looked at Grant, her face a mix of confusion and disbelief, as he delivered the devastating news. She had spent the past few weeks imagining a future with him, picturing their engagement, and now it felt like all of those dreams had been shattered in an instant. Grant, for his part, seemed equally torn. He had made it clear to both women that he had deep feelings for them, but when it came time to make a decision, he ultimately chose Juliana. He had promised Litia that he loved her, just as he had promised Juliana the same. The two women were left to grapple with their emotions in the aftermath of the finale. It was during the post-show interview with Jesse Palmer that Litia made her bombshell accusations. She claimed that Grant had misled her throughout their relationship, telling her repeatedly that she was the one he wanted. According to Litia, they had talked extensively about the final day, and Grant had assured her that they would be getting engaged. She recalled their last conversation before the final rose ceremony, where she said goodbye to him, convinced that they would be getting engaged the next day. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.